Heel work is an essential part of any gun dog's training. It's very important that the dog remains with you at your heel at all times, whether you're taking part in working tests or whether you're on a shoot day or picking up. The dog has to be with you. Dogs vary very much in the way that they adjust to heel work. What we don't really want is a kind of situation where you're recreating almost an obedience style heel work, where the dog's clinging to your knee. You don't really want that, but you want the dog attentive, you want the dog watching you, and you want the dog aware of everything that you do so the dog can respond accordingly. What you don't want to do is end up with a dog that's lagging back. And if you've got a dog that's very enthusiastic and you tend to be dragging him back to make him heel, you can sometimes end up with a dog that's dragging behind. You don't want that. You want a dog with you. So be encouraging as well as being in control of the dog during the early heel work exercises. But it's very important too not to overdo the heel work. It's a bit like being route marched. A dog gets bored with heel work, so do it occasionally and make sure the dog enjoys it while you're doing it. So when you begin heel work, it's important that the dog knows exactly what you want it to do. This is a part of my body I want the dog to be looking for. This is a piece of my body that the dog is going to follow. As we move around, he's going to be looking and watching my knee. You should attract the dog's attention and make sure that this knee, your left knee, is the leading knee. The dog should be watching the knee. As you move forward, he should move forward with the knee. So as we move off, we give the command heel, heel. And I want the dog quite close to my knee and watching my knee, and the dog is staying with me. I'm now going to turn with the dog and he should turn with me. That knee is guiding the dog. There's no need to pull the dog because the dog's watching the knee. And then a sit and then heel. But if you notice, the dog is watching me all the time and looking for the commands. And sit, heel, and he's watching the knee. That's the level that he's at, and that's his guide. He's watching the knees again as we turn and sit, and that's the beginning of heel work.